Okay, let's pull a few of these things. Another darter. Another darter. Anything bigger than... okay. On that side today. Cigarette. There's a rock. Okay, that's the possibly really annoying barbarian. Oh, right, he's green con. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's a possibility. And I am also a dark elf, so I probably should kill him just for being a barbarian. Okay. I'm curious though, who the heck are you? And why are you indifferent to me? What? What the... You're a barbarian, should be... Okay, fine, let's just whack it. Not actually a placeholder. Has a chance to drop a really bad weapon. Well, is any good? I mean, it is sort of decent if you find a warrior or somebody to give it to. Sort of decent. Starting necklace. Oh, okay. Despawn, alright. Well, that was a nice lucky timing then. Well, I'm sure I can find some newbie to give this to when I get to the Neriak bank again. To go buy level 34 spells anyway. The bag opening and closing sound, is... Why does no goddamn... Why does no audio option seem to lower it? Like, no matter what I do here, it seems to not just... It's so very, very, very strange. Okay, now I'm meant to have a look. What are my level 34 spells? I know the pet is air pet. Not air, earth pet. Which is why I want the shovel at 34. Finally, anyway. Because my research is not at the point where I can research make the miner. And I definitely don't have the materials either to try even try an attempt to make the 34 fire path. So, earth path it is. What else do I get though? Let's have a look. Ah, I finally get new nukes. Fantastic. Okay, that's interesting actually. That is interesting. It will make... It will finally make the pet heal not at all efficient. But right now my... Well... My pet heal does what? 170 or so, and my nuke does another 170 and pet heal costs less mana. So technically healing my pet is right now fairly efficient compared to my nuking as well. However, if my nuke damage jumps up by over 100, there is very little reason to yeah, this is where the cutoff point starts being for... Where pet healing starts, we are going to have to slowly transform over to just resummoning pets instead of healing them. Can pull that still. Alright, you are over there, you're over there. I should be able to pull you past both of them. A little this way, hopefully not get the ads. There's a bunch of named spawns around here, isn't there? I mean, I ran into the weird halfling druid lady. I didn't kill her. She drops the strange two-handed axe, which isn't very good either. But there is also the one who isn't it the troll who drops the lionhide backpack and stuff? But yeah, this is such an odd zone. Where all of these things to wander through. Kind of have to be a druid or a ranger to really worry about the troll, though. Because you kind of need to be able to track to be able to get to some of these mobs. Well, about 40% to go until level up. Not too bad, no. Not too bad. About 40%, then I am done with the level, which means it won't happen anyway today. Yeah, new spells, eventually. Eventually. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Level 34, with new spells and an earth pet. I could technically see if I can take over the ancient crocodile camp in Upper Gok. That's a possibility. Especially if I can get the shovel to make a nice and sturdy earth path. No, that's a daughter. Don't matter. What about you two? Daughter and a daughter. Yeah, I got the new version of this thing. Over the conjured bag. Which is not a bad thing to get. Also reminds me, let's move these things around while I remember. Yeah, I mean the lower level one already does that, 100% reduction, and size capacity is giant, but it only has 4 slots. Now the dimensional hole is what, 6 slot? 6 or 8? I think it's 6. Yeah, I could do that. Go and do mammoth hunting and stick the tusks in them. However, again, I would have to then, you know, do a long run somewhere to sell, or, you know, gate somewhere. Now, technically it wouldn't be that long of a run. Or I could put the bind point and gate point at the vendor in Western Karana. There is the vendor in West Karana in the northwest corner, which is actually near the zone line to Guenos Hills, who I can sell to. She's on neutral faction, so everybody can sell to her. Problem is, she only appears during the night time. So, yeah. Oh, the Shami friend is Shami. Hello Knight friend is back. I didn't realize. I didn't realize they're back. Droid running around. So grab that. So yeah, technically I could go and do mammoths. I don't really feel like going to do mammoths. I'll probably hang around here. Oh, there's another interesting place I could go and check out. Comes to mind. That might actually be just a tad too low. I was thinking of going and killing the dwarves in Ocean of Tears. On the Sisters Island in Ocean of Tears. Always a fun place to whack stuff. Let's make the earth pad again. Make life easier on me. Where's my earth pad? Oh, there it is. I'll take that, thanks. Yup. How am I targeting an elephant? Did I really click on the elephant by accident? Very much a possibility. Yeah, it is protection of the glades. I was wondering for a moment. Yeah, thanks for that. It's gonna make... These buffs are gonna make the massive difference on the Shadow Knight. Much less on me. Although protection of the glades does have a mana regen, so from that point of view it makes a difference for me. Alright, got a werewolf kill as well, that's really nice. Oh, what the hell was the locket for? That's a good question. Oh, it's for Gauntlets of Raw. Gauntlets of Raw. Paladin item, so nothing for me to do with. Nothing for me to do with. And this is going to be the most annoying thing to try and do anything with. Because man, trying to you know, mess around with ramps and whatnot with a pet. Yeah, that is not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun to mess around with ramps with pet. Nothing down here worth killing. I guess up we go then. Yep, Rogue is jumping down. Let's jump down then. Yeah, they're just fighting, and now while we are at it, let's have a look at the vendor. He's clearing up there anyway, with all of these buffs. So let's have a look. Let's also see this. This is the annoying thing of being a magician. Pet does weird things when you're doing ramps and such. There happens to be a hole in the floor or whatever, and your pet again does weird and strange things. Okay. I mean, there isn't. I always want to call it a regret. That sounds... Yeah. I mean, graphically this is not the greatest game. I don't personally mind. I'll take good gameplay over graphics generally. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a cruel way to say it, but if you think of the egret as the kid, you know, then it sounds even worse, right? That's a good question, actually. Might be updated textures. No idea. Yeah, actually, now you mentioned that. Yeah, I remember. Then there was obviously the bigger update later on, right? Bigger update later on. Lachlan graphics, right? Okay, Wind Chaser is dubious. Probably means it won't buy from me. Ow. Let's find out. Yep, it won't buy from me. It's dubious con. That's fine. Now I know. Yeah, I mean, all of these things are dubious. No, none of them attacks me on site anyway. They do if I'm fighting one of them, but there is no selling to it. Man, I can't wait to get that pet summon spell later. As in the one which allows me to teleport the pet to me, no matter where it is. No factional laws on this, so I can't... They don't become hostile over time, which is fantastic. That actually makes gives me a question. Because I've been trying to get the stream itself to be crisp enough that text is clear and readable. Can you tell me, can you read the text in the bottom right chat window of mine? With all the white text. Is it readable? Out of curiosity. Okay, so I don't particularly want to live stream at 1440p, although that's... When you go full screen you can read it? Alright, cool. Alright, very good to know. Very good to know. Because that's my spam text window where actually all the stuff like for example faction changes end up going into. Tough to read when not full screen. Alright, that's good to know. Still good to know that it can be readable at least. Yeah. I mean, but the chat box text is that's a layer by itself. It's not part of the, you know, in-game UI after all. So that is much easier for me to control and so on. Can you even... Yes, if I remember right, you can't change the chat text size in the base UI. No, at least there doesn't seem to be a way to... I mean, I could always go and... I could always just live stream at 1440p. The downside is that... Downside to that is that it screws over people who, you know, might have a worse internet connection. So I haven't been doing that. I've been trying to I've been downscaling my stream to a smaller resolution while still trying to keep it nice and crisp. But my own internet connection is way good enough to stream at 1440p and then also do this recording like I do in a separate fashion.